No need to look any further, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. No need to look any further, you chose the right station.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Cowboy Nation.
Mm-hmm. Y'all done messed up now, boy. Y'all done messed up now, boy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see, I got a big dog with me.
Oh, man.
Big time show in the building.
We in the building. What's up?
Yes, sir. So, welcome to a new episode of the Mr. Cowboy Nation Show. I'm your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation. You can follow the show on the IG page, _ Mr. Cowboy Nation, _ Facebook page, of course, you're on Mr. Cowboy Nation McNeary, YouTube page, Mr. Cowboy Nation, TikTok, Jerome, Mr. Cowboy Nation McNeary. Can you dig it? So without all that being said, I'm gonna let my guy give all his out too.
Wow. What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's explosive in here. You can feel the energy already, man. Look, for those that do not know me, I am known as Big Time from the Big Time Show. You can follow me simply on Facebook at the Big Time Show. You can follow me on YouTube, again, the Big Time Show. You can follow me on X, the Big Time Show again. TikTok, I believe it is at Big Time Lou or the Big Time Show, one or the other. You can follow me there. I'm everywhere, but those are the main four where you can follow me. I'm just glad to hang with my brother tonight. Memphis 10 boys. The South is in the building. We here. We ready to rock, man. So I'm glad that you guys are hanging with us tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, with that being said, college playoffs, man. What you think about them so far?
Well, I think the biggest thing so far is that it's something that's completely unknown. To be honest with you, we still got a representation of the SEC still in there, but it's Ole Miss. You would usually think it's Alabama or Georgia, and that's really, it's something completely different. And it's shocking. I guess for some say it's refreshing to have new blood in the playoffs, but obviously it's something definitely something new. When you got so many stories, I think everybody is impressed with the story of Indiana, them being where they are, and it seems like they're going. You got to alive, and then of course Oregon is so close again, and so it's just different. Nobody, put it this way, your last four teams, nobody at the beginning of the year would have had either one of these teams in the Final Four. So there's no question about that.
Nope. I just knew Ohio State was going to steamroll everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ohio State looked really good coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Georgia was gonna make it regardless.
Yeah. Thought Georgia was gonna make it. Yeah. But Oregon, I think that Oregon and Indiana game gonna be way more interesting than people think. Them conference games I kind of equate them to divisional games in the NFL. That team familiar with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the wrong type of team to play in the tournament. Somebody that's familiar with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
No doubt about it.
So, yeah.
But that's the beauty of it. It also lets you know that the NIL deals and has kind of evened out football, college football it is. You may have a different Final Four, every year. Everybody is really about who gonna pay you the most money, and just because there was a time where Georgia and Alabama back in the day, Ohio State would dominate. I even throw Clemson in there. You couldn't compete because they would get all the, they would have first round players as backups. But now everything is evening out. You can get a small team like Ole Miss, and they're really not a small team, but they can pay this quarterback so much amount of money.
And that boy showing out too.
And he clowning. He making a big name for himself. He coming back next year. He came from a Division II school, if I'm not mistaken. And now look where they are. So it's refreshing. It's just a lot of the old school. For the last 10 years, it was a guarantee that Alabama, Georgia, and Clemson would be there. I mean, there's just no question about it. But now, look at the Final Four. It speaks for itself.
I got you. Hey, so let me get some. I see a lot of y'all on here that ain't familiar with me. I watched the comment section. Please don't get slick in the comment section because I always want smoke.
That's
I always want smoke, man.
Yeah, so, he's the owner of the another network and a devoted Cowboy hater.
I got work for him over here. So I got work for him over here. Watch yourself in the comment section, man. I got work. Don't get me started, player. We ain't making the playoffs. I want all the smoke.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but we gonna see if I got my boy Joe in here.
Yeah, Joe, my boy. Man? What up, Joe?
Yeah.
We here.
Yes, sir. You already on. You on right now, Freddie. Keep typing.
That's him. That's Freddie.
Yeah, you already on, Freddie.
And the funny part about it is he switched teams every night. At first he was somebody fan. Now all of a sudden now he a Giant fan. So he know he can't talk about.
So you can't win no argument with him then. He got 30 jerseys in his closet.
Yeah, he got about 30.
Nah, never mind, Freddie. I ain't finna waste my time. You got it, Freddie. You can't. You can't lose. You done can't.
No.
Was it he called the one and he lead with the one? That's what's
yeah.
All right, so oh man, yeah. So, but the Ole Miss and Miami game, Trinidad Champions, you just got through talking about. We gonna see what he got because Miami playing some D, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Miami playing some D. So we gonna see what he got, man. We gonna see what he got. Going against that from Michael Irvin, gonna be down there on $1 million.
Yeah, Ray gonna be there. Everybody. So, Miami just seemed like one of those teams right now that it just seemed like destiny, was on their side, and the same thing could be said probably for Indiana. It just seemed like the Indiana and Miami to me are on a collision course. Indiana is beating everybody, and I'm talking about, and they ain't just beating people. I mean, they're annihilating people. And it just don't even sound right that Indiana just eating up folks, but they are. I'm talking about just crushing them. And Miami is showing like you can't count them out until the last second or whatever. But that defense, man, is just they bring the heat to you, and especially that front four. A little bit later on. As the months go by and we start talking about the draft, at least for the Cowboys, there are a couple names that are on Miami team that I think the Cowboys ought to be looking at for sure.
Bain Jr. for sure. I don't think he's gonna be there though. I think he's gonna be gone.
I don't think he will either. But stranger things have happened. It's kind of like if you've been watching the last couple of days, Mendoza. The Heisman Trophy winner for Indiana at the beginning of the year, they were projecting him as a 4th round pick. And then one season, now they saying he might be the overall #1 pick in the 1st round.
Yeah, man, the Raiders would be stupid not to take him. With the number
Well,
one overall pick.
but here's the thing though. The number one pick that they thought it would be is the Oregon quarterback, Moore. So either way it goes, you're gonna have two quarterbacks gonna probably go in the top 2 or 3 or whatever, and that will push down guys that you know what I'm saying. That you know who you may have thought have been 3, they might be 5 now, number 5 or number 6 or something like that. So you know, I don't think Bain will last that long myself all the way to 12, but depending on the team need or whatever, you just never know. You just never know. And who knows? Cowboys might get aggressive. Who knows? They might want to jump up. So who knows?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think I don't know. But they want some smoke, man. We gonna go and get off of the college playoffs.
Yeah.
It's gonna get off the college playoffs.
Everybody here know we Cowboy fans, so they see all this blue, white, and and all. But you
know, I try to touch on everything, show my versatility sometimes. So NFL,
sure. They'll be all right.
Yeah. So NFL playoffs. The AFC, I don't know. The AFC, man, I don't know who to pick coming out the AFC. I really don't. I don't know who to pick coming out the AFC, man.
Well, let me put it this way. The NFL playoffs have always shown that the best quarterback usually get their team to the Super Bowl. Usually,
Josh Allen.
What I'm saying, when you look at the AFC, Josh Allen. Look, if there was any year that he got to get it done, I don't care what seed he is. Josh Allen, he got to get it done this year. It ain't no Mahomes, it ain't no Lamar, it ain't no Joe Burrow. I mean,
it's just you.
It's just you.
And a bunch of young
everybody else is with the exception of Aaron Rodgers, everybody else is a young pup. That's it.
Yeah. But Aaron Rodgers one hit away though, man.
He one hit away, but if you don't get him, he can. If
you don't get him now, he will get you.
You know, and I look at that, and that's really, you know, since we're on the AFC side, or at least I'm thinking we're on the AFC side.
Yeah, we're AFC
you know,
side.
The question is, you know, and Houston defense is legit.
Legit.
Can they block enough? To get Aaron Rodgers the ball? Metcalf is coming back this week. That's big for Pittsburgh.
It's huge for Pittsburgh.
You gotta make, you know, some type of adjustments to that, but they're gonna bring the pass rush.
That's what I'm saying.
Pittsburgh block them? Can Pittsburgh block them? You know, that's the way I look at that. They got a nasty front.
Oh my
God. And as far as, you know, I ain't just sold on Houston's offense at all. Not me.
It's streaky.
It's streaky. I think Pittsburgh can handle them on the defensive end. The question is, can Rodgers and them score some points? Because if they score points, I think they can beat Houston now and there, but I'm not picking them to win. I think Houston gonna beat them like that. And you know, when it comes to Buffalo, like I said, man, look, I don't care if he was on the road or at home. Josh Allen is supposed to beat Trevor Lawrence. I don't care how good Jacksonville is, and I don't think they're just great. But Buffalo ain't great either. But Josh Allen got to get it done this year.
He do.
Yeah,
he do.
But the best team is there. The best team that I've seen in the AFC so far. Denver is lucky, but New England is probably the best team that I've seen.
Telling people, New England playing some. They are playing some ball, dude. They playing some good football. They really are.
And in any other year, Drake May would be the MVP this year, but Stafford has had such a great year that it's kind of hard to to take him away.
I didn't know Stafford had over 40 touchdowns. He like 45?
Yeah, Stafford been killing people all year, man.
Oh my God.
But you gotta keep in mind Puka got he's gonna be first team all pro and he leads in receptions and yards. And then you got Devontae. Devontae just missed a few games, but Devontae was on his way to over 1,100 yards himself. So he was good. And Stafford just been lighting it up. You know, they're legit. You know, I think Carolina in big trouble in that game. And I think
Carolina definitely in trouble.
And I think that you know, I think that Seattle, you know, if it come down to that, I think that's gonna be you know, Seattle gonna have to score points. Because the Rams gonna score. I know Seattle got a great defense. And I know they're gonna be playing at home, but Stafford, and there ain't nothing Stafford. He's experienced, man. He's won, he's a champion. That's what you need there. See, and then I just got this feeling, man, that Sam Darnold gonna let folks down. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's Sam Darnold, man. Like
I ain't never believed him. I just ain't never believed him.
I always felt like Sam Darnold could play. I just don't trust him. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust him I don't trust him to get it done in the NFC Championship game against Matt Stafford. If Matt Stafford rolled, I don't trust him to do that. Because when Matt Stafford on, dude, he can really put some points up on you, man. Like for real. Yeah.
And now let me go back because I forgot about Denver. Denver's gotten very lucky. They've escaped a lot of one-score games. They've gotten lucky on a lot of games, and I just think that the more, you know, Denver has had a great year. You can't deny the record, but I just believe that New England is the best team over there. When I look at San Fran and Philly, San Francisco got hurt again. In the last again, and their line is suspect anyway. But you know, they done quite well, you know, in order to get where they are. But I think them injuries are gonna catch up with them finally. And I think Philly probably is gonna get by on that. They got a real good defense. I gotta give them that. I don't see who that is at the bottom there. Oh, you got that comment up there.
Yeah, let me get that comment out of the way.
But I think Philly is gonna do it. Chicago,
Green Bay. Yeah.
Chicago is another team. They remind me of Denver. They've been getting by on the last, you know, one-score games and stuff like that. And but they won them. They got tremendous running game. But defense is somewhat suspect. When it comes to Green Bay, it's kind of obvious. If Jordan Love is hot, Green Bay can beat anybody.
Yeah.
But if he's cold or medium, Chicago will win. So it just, to me, is depending on which Jordan Love show up. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
But the best team to me that I've seen out of NFC, it boiled down to two, and that's the Rams and Seattle. Those are the best two teams. You know, many people probably give Seattle the advantage because they're going to be at home, and Seattle got a great defense, no doubt about that. But it's just something about Stafford to me. I think he can get it done. I think the Rams going to go to the Super Bowl. That's just me. I got the Rams. I got the Rams in New England.
You got the Rams in New England?
I got the Rams in New England.
Who I get? I think Seattle gonna come out. I think that defense gonna be real stout, man.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, so I'm taking Seattle to come out the NFC, but on the AFC, I promise I don't know. Because when I say any one of these teams can get hot and take it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Buffalo because I think Josh Allen. I said this the year Josh Allen takes a step forward. I said they're coming into the year. So and it's setting up for him to take a step forward, man, because he got to get it done this year.
He better get it done.
He better get it done.
Mahomes will be back. Lamar, he's gonna come back.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know, Burrow eventually. You know, if they get any type of defense, the Cincinnati's gonna be a problem if they ever get in.
That's gonna be a problem if they get some defense.
Get any defense at all, it's gonna be a problem. So if it was when he ain't got nobody in there, the teams that usually stop him are all gone. And like I said, you got a bunch of young quarterbacks who for the first time are going to be on this type of stage. And it does make a difference when you're a veteran quarterback and have been through these type of games before. And we about to see, you know, if Drake May, you know, if Trevor, well, I ain't saying I think Buffalo going to beat Jacksonville. You know, CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, you know, these names, like, okay, you seen them in the regular season, but
they play out ball different though.
Yeah, when the game got to go into their hands, like 3 minutes left, you down by 5, and you can't lean on your running game no more. You got to put the ball in your hand. You got to
play games with that defensive coordinator, and that defensive coordinator got all type of disguises and everything waiting on you, Jack.
And are you there? Are you young? I mean, have you grown up enough in that type of pressure that you can go ahead and get the? I know what Josh Allen can do because I've seen it. I know what Aaron Rodgers can do because I've seen it. But I ain't Justin Herbert, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, CJ Stroud.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Herbert showed me something this year playing with that broken arm, man. He did.
He got hard. I give him that.
He got hard. Yeah, he showed me something this year. I got to give him props for that.
I've seen him in the playoff blow up though. So
he has. He has done that.
and that's because he was young. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so I ain't saying. Now on the NFC side, I've seen Stafford. He's one. I don't trust Sam Darnold. I don't trust Bryce Young. I've seen Purdy. Purdy's played well. Jalen Hurts is one.
Purdy been looking good, man.
He's taking a step. Purdy, Hurts is one. We can't take it from him. Jordan Love, I've seen him get hot and early, and then I've seen him blow up completely. And then the book is still out on Caleb Williams. One thing about Caleb Williams.
I'm gonna say this about Philly. I don't mean to interrupt you, man, but I gotta say this about Philly. So this is what I think going on, and a lot of Philly fans, we've been bumping heads all season, and I'm trying to get them to realize, look, man, this is what I'm saying. Your quarterback is having problems with zones, and they kind of once he hit that playoffs, they finna hit him with all types of zones. They're gonna make you play left hand, and if you eating that ball because you see a zone, them dogs gonna get you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But that's the playoffs. Everybody, all the front sevens are elite. Everybody getting after the quarterback.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So your quarterback got to be on point, dude. And I'm telling you, if Saleh can manufacture some pressure and get the Hurts, man, and Purdy get going, it can get ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get ugly. So like Jalen Hurts been having real long stretches of doing nothing. And I'm telling you, that's gonna bite you in the playoffs, dude. Like you can't do that with a playoff team. They'll you know what I'm saying? You can't go a whole second half with 0 passing yards and 2 rushing yards.
Well, the book been out on Hurts for so long that you know, if you go man to man with Hurts can kill you. I mean, because it's easy to read. But if you zone them up and if you got a spy there, they can shut down him running the ball. Then
you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. It's just as simple. So it's not hard to figure out, but can you do it? Do you got the personnel that can get it done?
Yeah. You right about that, man. All right, so we're going to get the people what they came to see. Get with y'all in this comment section right quick. So somebody got to Seattle, New England, Super Bowl.
Good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah. What's his Bears? What did he say? His Bears what?
Have a bright future.
Yeah, but hey, if they keep Ben Johnson and Caleb together, they got something with Caleb and Ben Johnson. What's it? Nah, this one I want to see the Big Jeff. Jeff said he don't think Josh Allen gonna get it done.
Hey, if he
ain't got
don't,
no faith in Josh Allen, man.
if he don't, I'm telling you, they're gonna light him up. They're gonna say this was your goal.
They should light him up. I'm gonna say that they should. I'm just gonna sit back with my popcorn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna see how that play out.
Oh yeah.
But they should light him up. They should. They'll be well within their rights to light them up if they wanted to. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. All right, so state of the Cowboys, man. This I guess we're gonna get the people what they came to see. Who they said the Cowboys and Gills must have talked about. Now, I just like to get the preliminaries out the way, man, so we can go ahead and get to the meat and bones while we're here.
Yeah.
You know, the Cowboys the main event around here. You have to wait for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Can you dig it? Yeah, when you go to a Floyd Mayweather fight, you don't just come walk in and sit down and watch Floyd fight. You got to watch preliminaries.
You don't get the main event soon as you walk in the door.
Nah, you don't get the main event soon as you come. Nah.
That's right.
All right. Well, boy, say you got the Niners in the Texas, the Miko Ryans Bowl. That's what's up, man. All right, so it was a glorious day in Cowboy Nation because they fired Eberflus. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, do you understand how joyful I was when I saw that?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. I mean, but this is what they pointing out, and I guess they do got a point, right? So they say it's gonna be the fourth DC in 4 seasons, right? So at the end of last year, I was beating the table to keep Zim. I wanted to keep Zim. I like, man, just let Zim run it back. And you know what I'm saying? Because you saw them, they got solid toward it down the stretch. I was like, man, let Zim get a couple more players and cut for continuity because we saw the defense look respectable, right? We need continuity. We can't keep running, and you can't keep with all these different defensive coordinators and think we're going to compete consistently. You see what I'm saying? Now, we're going to be steady on offense with the head coach, but we need to bring a DC in there and give him some time. You know what I'm saying? But Flus had to go. But I just think they should have kept Zimmer. They should have kept Zim in there. That's what I think.
Well, if you was matching them up, Zim is the better coach. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
But I think that's when Schottenheimer, the hiring of Schottenheimer came into play. And maybe Schottenheimer may have wanted him. Everybody got to keep in mind when it comes to the defensive coordinator, this was all Jerry and Steven. If you just wanted Jerry, Schottenheimer was able to hire everybody on his staff except the defensive coordinator. And so it was already, they played on the fact that this dude wanted to be a head coach after being an assistant for, 20 some odd years and all that type of stuff. He was going to accept anybody. Because if you didn't, that your chance may have been the head coach may have been gone. So you just take whatever. I don't think that Eberflus was Schottenheimer's first choice. I'm quite sure Schottenheimer had somebody in mind who he wanted, but he was stuck with him, and we see the results of it. So, I feel I'm just like you. If I had the choice, I would have kept Zim. He definitely would have been a better option than what we had this year. I mean, when you look at the statistics and see how we last and everything, and 5 and 11 points and averaging over 30 points, giving up 30 points. I mean, Zim, that wouldn't happen with Zim. I mean, that wouldn't happen with Zim. It's just no question.
Zim would have put a better defense than that on them on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was at this, but we need to get somebody in here and let them build it, like really build the defense. Like I think Zim deserved a second shot, but I can understand Eberflus. I can understand Mike Nolan. Like they had to go immediately. You know what I'm saying?
And that's like the part that's the part that I was happy about. I think everybody knew that Flus was gonna be out of here. Everybody knew that. The part that messed everybody up was they talking about we'll know it in 10 to 12 days. And I'm like, why?
Man.
Haven't y'all been looking at the same TV that everybody been looking at? What we waiting on?
Did I miss something? Was that 10 to 12 days or did something happen?
Yeah, they it was already. I believe that when they did, Schottenheimer said, "Look, we're gonna do the player exit meetings first, and then we'll go to the coaches." Where the way I think it happened was as soon as that last player left, they said, "Well, we ain't got to talk about Flus. He gone." You know what I'm saying? I believe that was Schottenheimer. I believe it was Schottenheimer that said there's nothing to talk about. In order of us to get to where we need to get, we got to have a different voice. We got to have a different direction in defense, because if I got the number one offense in the league or top 3 offense in the league and we're averaging 29 points a game, I can't have a defense that's averaging 30. I mean, I can't do it.
We can't do that.
No, I can't do it. We tried it your way, Jerry, because you the one that hired them. Now let me give you exactly what I'm looking for in the defense coordinator. Let's try to take it from there. That's what I'm thinking.
Who I'm watching? I'm gonna throw this name out there and just hear me out, right? So I wonder what was Shottie's role in getting Aaron White Cotton. Did Flus hire White Cotton? Did Shottie want White Cotton?
That part I'm not aware of.
That's the question I got right there.
That I would like to know. I guess another question would be, and we'll find this out, is how much of the defensive staff is gone too. Is White Cotton gone? Is the linebacker coach gone? Is the defensive back coach gone? That's the question. If White Cotton is still with us, I believe White Cotton is still there because he's familiar with Quentin Williams. That's where Quentin grew from White Cotton. So I would believe that he's still gonna be there. And if that is the case, then you gotta start wondering, okay, did Shottie hire him? Because it wasn't Jerry and them. I don't think Flus hired him. That's where I think it's going to happen. Good question, though. I like that.
Because if you look at him, like he built, you got an offensive line coach as the offensive coordinator, right? So he got a philosophy. So I would assume that he would want to do the same thing with defense. He would want to have a defensive line coach as a defense coordinator. So that's why I asked about White Cotton, because when they kicked Flus off the field, they immediately put him in charge on the field.
That comment there from Kelly Kyle Collins there, put that up there if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's up there.
I don't know.
Talking about Shottie
he said he was a Shottie hire.
Yeah. So White Cotton was a Shottie hire, Kelly.
That's what he said. So if Kelly says I'm not familiar with that, but I'm gonna take
Kelly. Kelly saying I'm gonna take it to the bank.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it there. So once again, so if that's the case, I would think that he's gonna stay on staff.
Okay.
No matter who the new DC is, and I don't think the DC.
He may be the new DC big time.
Could very well be. Could be.
I think he could end up being the new DC. And
he's a good coach.
He is. That's what I hear about him. Then he's a Robert Saleh disciple. So I think highly of Robert Saleh as a defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
It too. I don't know how familiar White Cotton is with the overall coordination of a defense or calling the defense, but that ain't nothing new. Once you're in the film room and the locker room, you can do all that. He made Quentin Williams. Quentin Williams will tell you that it was White Cotton that made him who he is today. So I'll take that and roll with it. If he can make him good, he can make a decent player good. If he can make a good player great, I'm all for that. So I'm not knocking that. But I think the Cowboys are fishing for big fish on this one when it comes to a new defensive coordinator though. White Cotton is good, but I think they going for a big fish, especially.
You think they're looking to make a splash?
Well, especially since there ain't no salary cap for defense, for coaches. There's no salary cap. But the only thing that I said today, I had my little show this morning, and I was saying, like, I didn't know exactly how much Schottenheimer got paid. And then somebody had put up and say he's getting, $5 million a year. Well, if you go after a Flores, Brian Flores, like everybody talking about, I think Flores is getting paid $3 million with Minnesota. But if you bringing him to Dallas, you're gonna have to pay him right at $5 million. Just like you paying Shotty, and then that's gonna look crazy because you saying you paying your defensive coordinator the same amount that you paying Schottenheimer. That ain't gonna look good. And I think Schottenheimer gonna get a bump and raise or something like as he should.
Yeah, I'm saying, you gonna have to bump Shot. If you do bring him in the fact, you got to bump Shot up.
You got to bump him up.
Yeah,
I mean,
you got to bump Shot up. And he earned it. To me, he earned it. If you know.
Yeah, and Flores, if he's coming for $3 to take him to take a coordinator job, when his name probably gonna be in for some head coaching jobs too. But if he decide that he just want to be a coordinator, he gonna have to be the highest paid coordinator in the league. Now, I don't know who that is, but he's gonna have to be the highest paid defensive coordinator in the league. No question.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this: if you Jerry Jones and you got that offense, you willing to make him the highest paid?
If you want to be more, if you want a chance to talk about it, we ain't got too big of a window. We ain't got too big of a window. If you talking about winning the Super, I ain't talking about winning no NFC East. I ain't talking about making the playoffs. I got one goal. If you're talking about winning the Super Bowl, then it ain't no check too big. You need to go and do it. If he the best, get the best. It's just that simple.
Yeah, you right about that. But they got I heard they got a list, but it's it's a lot of talent out there though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, this gonna be interesting, man. Like, there's a lot. It's because it's a couple of guys I wouldn't mind having as a D coordinator.
Oh, I got a few.
So I don't know. So, like I said, this is this. I don't think it's it has to be this guy. You know what I'm saying? I think we got a couple of guys we can bring here because let's keep in mind what the offense is. We don't need the 2000 Ravens.
No.
Nah. Yeah. If the defense can just be respectable.
If you would have had a 15th ranked defense,
we would have been.
We won 12, 13 games.
Yeah, we've been terrible. Man, we've been you talking about a defense holding you to 20 points a game. Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, even 21 or 22. It still would be good. I mean, we averaging 30. If you would have gave up 24 points a game, I'd take the chance. I'm serious because the offense was lighting it up this year. So
like for real.
Just as long as you ain't dead last like we were. I mean, good Lord. I mean, just horrible, man. I mean, just
you worse than everybody, bro.
Worse than everybody in every category except rushing defense. I looked it up. I saw rushing defense. We was I think 14th or 15th in rushing, and a lot of that came after we made the trade for Quentin Williams. So that bumped it up a little bit, but in passing and total yardage and scoring defense, it ain't even close, Doc. I mean, the defense averaged 30.1 points a game. Do y'all hear me out there? 30. Come on now. Our offense averaged 29 points. So, I mean, that'll give you a 8-8 year or 7-9 year. You might score 29, but you might give up 30. You might give up 32. Or then again, you might score 35, but you might give up 31 in the win. I mean, come on now. I mean, you can't win like that. You just
you can't win nothing like that, man.
No, it's horrible.
Man. Yeah, my cousin, I'm gonna play cousin K Boog. Boog, what it do, man? I see a couple y'all in here. You just gonna get some shouts out. I appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Yeah. I see you, Kelly. Kelly Collins just put something very, 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 very smart on there.
I'm about to let Kelly come on, man. Kelly.
I don't even need to hear the voice message. I know what she's saying.
Yeah.
When she said that, I get it. And you're absolutely right. She's 100% right. 100% right. 100%.
Yeah, dog. Kelly, go on, crash, Kelly. Come on through, man. We where we at? All right, so Clown, you were saying the Clown, man.
I think Klein done played his way out of Dallas.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I think he'd have played the 7 to a higher price tag for sure.
That's what I mean. And because I'm living off the past of Jerry Jones and the way that he does business, I think Clowney's price tag may be too high for us. I just really believe that. I just believe I want him. If you want to ask me the question,
so you think he gonna command like 20 mil or something like that?
No. I just think that they're not gonna pay a backup lineman or a rotational lineman guy $5-6 million. I just don't think so.
I don't know. I think he can be more than that with a full off season. You know what I'm saying?
I believe he can do that too. But let's just play little advocate here. What if you draft an edge in the draft, in the first round, and I just say that kid from Miami? Y'all know who that is. I'm doing what Kelly said now. That kid from Miami.
Kelly backstage, man. I'm gonna go and bring on him.
Oh, okay. If you sign him, you ain't bringing him in to be no rotational guy.
Mm-hmm.
You bring him in to start, and he's a Rocco who's still there. So that if you resign Clowney would be a rotational. It really make no difference who start.
Mm-hmm.
You just not gonna pay. I don't see the Cowboys paying Jadeveon Clowney $5-6 million to be just a depth rotational guy, a very good one. I just don't. That just don't sound like something the Cowboys would do. Would I do it immediately? I do it immediately, but I just know how cheap Jerry is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just called like it is. That's all he's shown me. That's all he done showed me over the years. I just don't think that he would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know, because it's like who you go, because like who else we got? You know what I'm saying? Like what options we got? Like I don't know. I wouldn't, and with the impact he had, like with the young guys and stuff, man.
Well, that's when you really look at it, I don't think we bringing Sam Williams back. I think the only edge we got really is Izaraku. And if you sign Clowney, that would be the only two. I don't think you signing Fowler back. You're not signing Fowler again. And then you got to then factor in free agents. I'm not saying we're going to get the biggest dog. I'm just saying at that point, you may be drafting the edge and you might be getting depth in free agents. They might go, middle of the pack kind of edge guy. They ain't trying to get a all-world guy then, from free agency. They ain't finna spend the big cheese on that. I would, but I'm just saying. Joe said, bring on. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Joe said, bring on Kelly. All right, baby girl. There she go.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, I heard y'all talking about salary cap space. So since that, I already have that screen up. Right now, they moved our money from active to dead money. We will not be carrying basically no dead money into the 2026 season. So even though it says a -40, like we're in the red for a -40, they are basing that on Dak and CeeDee Lamb having the restructuring clause attached and built into their contract. And they normally will take $25 million out of that off of that contract. So basically for like Dak, and I need people to get this in their system. Yes, he is a $60 million quarterback, but he's only getting between 33 to 40 million. So, but whatever is left, he gets it on the back end of that.
Kick it down the road.
Yeah. So what the NFL will be getting this year is because I do have it. Let me come on now. Okay, here we go. So when it comes to the NFL 2026 season, the base salary cap for all 32 teams is $295,500,000. Yes, Magic City, let's go.
Yeah, dog.
So,
all right, Kelly. Kelly, I think you got a fan. Kelly.
So that Joe Tranchina follows me on Built Different Group when I'm on there, because right now, what's your name again? Big Time, because he just said, "Oh, I'm gonna be on Big Time," and I was like, "You could have at least dropped the name." But
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Doug Brooks, but Big Time.
Big Time. Okay. So, Joe Tranchina follows me on Built Different Group.
Joe's my guy. Joe been following me for the last 4 years. So
yeah.
So,
Joe, what time is it over there, Joe? Put it in the comments.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he over in. What time is it, Joe? Watch this. This gonna trip you out when he put that time in there.
Because somewhere
it's
around
in the morning,
it's in the morning. It's in the wee hours, man. That's why I rock with Joe. Joe be up like crazy hours watching us, man. I really appreciate that, Joe, for real.
So I'm right now in draft mode. I don't know, Jerome told you I'm very cool and close to our VP of Player Personnel, Will McClay. I know a lot of people in media. I know a lot of the team. I've met coaches. When the team comes to DC, I'm in the DC area. They will ping my phone so I know when to leave my house to go to the hotel to greet them with my crew. So I have formed very good relationships within the Cowboys organization. So with that being said, I do get a lot of information, and now that we're in playoff contention, and we are in a window where you really can't drop names, because all contractual talk negotiations have ceased and desist when the trade deadline ended last November. I think it was November 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right now we're in a window where we really can't say names, like especially if you're doing any type of podcasting, anything that's talking about, it doesn't matter where, what team you rep. You just got to be real careful with saying names, especially if they already in a multi-year contract or in playoff contention. But if we could talk about players and coaches all day long, if they have been let go from a team, they're a free agent, and the contract has expired. So some of the names that have dropped off from when the first firing of coaches started in October until now, we could talk about them all day, every day. So that's why I was like, just be careful. Now with the white cotton thing, the voice message that I did leave for Jerome was that for the 3 games that White Cotton was taken out the booth to the field was almost like a dry run interview, if you want to say something like that.
I knew it.
To see how he will be on the field as a prospect, defensive coordinator.
Potential.
Yes.
Potential.
So what I can say and what I do know is that not only on defense, but on offense, the team respects White Cotton more than they did with Flus.
That counts for something.
And God rest his soul, when Marshawn Nealon tragically passed away, they really didn't gravitate to Flus.
It felt like he was outside.
Yeah. So when Trayvon was let go, did Trayvon have a lot of things that he said that was valid? Yes. Did he handle it the right way? No. So so that's where we are as far as that. Do I see Aaron Whitecotton being a DC for the Cowboys? Because more than likely, if they're going to keep the same room, because if you look at everybody that is on the roster, as far as let's look at the secondary room, for example. In the secondary room, you have man coverage, cornerbacks, as well as press coverage cornerback. The only zone right now, because you let go of one zone cornerback, which was Kyer Elam. The only zone cornerback you have is the 2025 third round rookie Savon Revel Jr. When you look at the safeties, we have 2 high shell safeties, mainly all of them being strong safety, and only 1 free safety. Flus loves free safeties more than he does
box safeties.
Yes. So the only free safety we have is like 11 million years old.
And slow as a turtle.
Lost his range. Lost his range.
Yeah, Malik Hooker is the only free safety. I take that back. If they were to move Reddy Stewart out of the cornerback room and put him in his natural position, which is a safety, he is more so of a free safety.
Yeah, he's too small to be a strong.
Right. So he's a free safety. He flies everywhere. If you look at his college tape, he flies everywhere. And Joe, I did not forget your question. I did see it before I hopped on about Aaron Whitecotton. Aaron Whitecotton is a hybrid defensive coordinator, which Flus can be if he's not stubborn. He's a 50% zone, 50% man. DC.
A lot of it dependent upon the personnel that he has.
Right.
Yeah.
So
he said Malik Hooker should be a strong safety because he too slow to be back there free. He need to be in the box.
He's physical enough. He's not physical enough.
He's not physical enough.
Well, I don't know what to tell him there.
There's a big difference between Donovan Wilson and Hooker.
It is. Now, Donovan put them pads on you.
Donovan gonna hit.
And
Donovan put them pads on.
I made some calls on Christmas Day. I mean, they work in the front office and all this other stuff. I didn't care right now, Basically, our season was shot to hell. I was like, why do you have Donovan Wilson playing a single high shell in a cover 2 on Deebo Samuel? And you saw what happened. He got his whole helmet knocked off of his head and his soul was snatched.
Yeah.
He stayed on his feet though. He stayed on his feet though. I guess.
Not known as a good runner. Not known as a guy that can keep up with receiver. Donovan is a box safety that will put his hat on you and knock your head off. That's
he will. Yeah.
He's great in the run game. Put it that way.
Yeah, he is.
All right. So let me ask y'all something right quick. So
I'm listening. I'm going to open up the door real quick for my mom.
So we was talking about the playoffs and everything, and I got this in the outline, and I smooth skipped over it on purpose, but she said something that kind of made me think about it. D-Law, man. So now, do we understand why D-Law was ready to get up out of there? Now with all the stuff coming out with Trayvon and Michael, because I think I understand why D-Law wanted to get out of there.
Yeah.
The reason
it's just friction in the locker room, and and then when you start talking about D-Law heard the chat, and he's more of a senior, obviously, than Parsons was, even though Parsons was the all-pro. You figure that, after all the battles I gave to the Cowboys, maybe the word respect may come into play here. And I don't know exactly how much, and maybe Kelly may have a better idea with that. I don't know how much D-Law was asking for, how much money he was really looking for before he left. I don't know if that's been kind of put out there like that, and maybe it's a price that the Cowboys were not willing to even entertain. Put it that way. So I don't know how much D-Law is getting paid from Seattle right now.
We last year, so with Shoddy coming in, had we kept Tank, we had enough money to pay him.
Okay.
On like a 1 or 2 year deal, and we've already talked about this, but the reason why I could say Dirty and Tank left, it was because of the coddling of Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was done by
everybody.
Dan Quinn.
Man,
I can see that. Yeah.
Everybody.
So when Shoddy came, so Shoddy was okay. So if we run back the 2025 season, and we had all these free agents, the main free agent that we had that we definitely had to take care of was William McClay.
Yes, please believe that.
Because McCarthy leaving threw everybody in a tailspin and in a frenzy, especially Gerald Wayne Jones Sr. He wasn't even expecting that. So it had nothing to do with the money. It had to do with the years. He was willing to give McCarthy 4 when he asked for 5, but he wanted to keep mainly all of his coaching staff. But Jerry would say, no, I'm only going to give 1 year. So when that happened, that's when the trade deadline started coming up. And that's when you saw Robert Prince, who was our wide receiver coach, he left. You saw Bones Fossil, who is the architect of today's kickoff returns and punt rules and everything.
Yeah, we miss him. We miss him badly.
And we saw what happened. You could tell what our special teams look like now. So Bones Fossil left. Aaron Dirty left. Joe Witt left. Al Harris left. So
now I done told y'all about getting slick in this comment section. Now who's this Sergio Dominguez? You don't have a picture, so that tell me what you look like. Yeah, you ashamed to put your own picture up on your profile. So I can imagine what you look like.
I thought I looked pretty good myself.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I know, but haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Yeah.
There you go.
So we had major key people to leave. Now, had our tight ends coach, London Wells, had he left, we would have been hemorrhaging.
Yeah.
Now, Will McClay, he was the only one whose contract did not end until May of 2025. And he would have no longer have any allegiance to stay in Dallas because one, his son was matriculating out of high school. That's the only reason why he stayed as long as he did. He could have went to who was it? It was Jacksonville, the Jets. Who else?
Talking about D-Law?
Who else was hiring for GMs and football operations positions? I know Jacksonville, the Jets.
I forgot you were telling me that. I don't remember. You named about three. It's about three teams.
It was some names, but luckily they got their people in order before a contract was sent. But they were sent out to other people. But there was one team that was still hanging by the wayside that needed a GM.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry hurried up and extended Will McClay way before his contract ended.
Yeah.
Because had we let go of him, we would have been dead on arrival.
Yeah.
So we took care of him. When it came to the coaching hiring, before the invitation for permission to interview was sent out, Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn told their former front offices to rescind any invitation that's coming from the Cowboys. Because if they were to get there, Jerry Jones would not let them do their job. Aaron Glenn is a former player of the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
remember him getting burnt by Santana Moss.
He's seen firsthand how Jerry can do business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Shoddy came in the recommendation of a talk that Dak had with Steven, if I'm not mistaken, because they said, what about Shoddy? They didn't even have Shoddy on the radar. But what pushed him over was when they had the interview. No, first they had a talk, then they had the interview. Shoddy had so many different game plans and schemes for this team during the Mike McCarthy era that Mike McCarthy said, no, we're not going to do it. This is how I'm going to run my offense. So that's where a lot of the philosophy and the confliction started with Shoddy and Mike McCarthy. So it's not that for him to throw him under the bus. He was just saying, hey, look, that last season of McCarthy, we were no longer a 12-5 team. I was trying to switch it up. He didn't want to hear it. So I'm sitting on a brand new playbook that we're not even using, but you still want to use the Kalen Moore playbook. Mm-hmm. So, and that's a Jerry thing right there. So, they gave Shoddy the job, and now we saw a lot of, not all, but we saw a lot of play calling and schemes that Shoddy was sitting on. Is there some schemes that he could improve on? Yes, most definitely. But yeah, that's where we are right now.
Well, the thing about to go back to D-Law, Seattle gave him 3 years, $32 million. And I think that what Kelly said was the key thing. It was the years. I think she said the Cowboys wanted to give him maybe a year.
No, that was for coaching. They was looking at either a year or two, and a lot of it had to be based on, because that year MetLife Stadium took him and Michael Parsons out, and that was like week 3 or week 4 of last year, because both of them went out on that game. But Tank was out longer you know, was
hurt.
out longer for the remaining of the season.
Yep.
Due to that injury, that foot injury.
Yeah.
But they was going to bring him back. For one, he is a voice of that locker room.
No question.
Yeah, that he's been, and D-Law's been, from what I'm hearing, he's been
he D-Law.
He's been a good leader.
He's been more than a leader. He a Pro Bowl player this year.
That's what I'm saying.
Is there. D-Law look like D-Law right now. So he ain't been hurt.
So
he ain't been hurt.
So, and that's the thing. So, like, seeing him leading that defense, like, he one of the leaders on that defense, probably the best defense in the league right now. And then he one of the leaders, right? So
Aiden Dirty has been keeping Tank kind of clean. You know, like rotating him in and out and putting him back in.
Well, you know, Aiden coached him for so long, so he he that's a coach tailoring his scheme to fit his player.
They got depth.
Something I wish,
they got real depth on that D line, so it ain't no.
So and that allow you to do that.
Keep them fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So, no surprise.
Yeah, so man. So, but that's all the more reason Eberflus should have been fired.
I'm like.
All right, so quick question. Do we Pickens, man? What we do about Pickens? What y'all think, man? Refranchise tag him? What y'all think?
I'll just go this route. His agent is my fraternity brother. So, and that's the same agent. Cowboy Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
Happy belated Founders Day.
No question. Yesterday.
10 days.
Oh, go ahead. I see you. Okay. Well, happy pre-Founders Day to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so
wait a minute. David Mulligata is a Kappa?
David Mulligata is a Kappa.
Wow. Okay, that's what's up.
He's also, of course, as everybody found out, he's also the agent of Micah Parsons, who broke the bank with Green Bay. And keep in mind, Jerry was, in the negotiation, it seemed like he had an attitude problem.
Let's talk about that. He really didn't break the bank because the state of Wisconsin broke that bank.
You talking about Mulligata. Mulligata got paid off that 48.
But
what you saw at that 48 is your problem.
Right.
But I got you 48.
That contract was kind of split. That contract. Micah signed that contract in Green Bay. David Mulligata signed his part of the contract in Texas. And the state of Texas does not have
state income tax. Exactly.
So now, as far as Mulligata, though, Mulligata made more money because he got to make me on paper. He got to make me,
Exactly. So he made more money.
Mulligata got paid.
Michael Parsons is only getting $25 million a year off of that $47 million a year because the state of Wisconsin is taxing that ass.
Bingo.
Yes, sir.
So my only point was that if we remember right, everybody kind of heard Jerry saying, "Well, I don't talk to the agent. I don't talk to him. I just deal with the player. I just deal with the player like that." And Micah, because his personality was kind of talking to him, but he did put it back in the hands of Mulligata. But here's the thing: Pickens have already said right from the top. If you heard his interview, I leave all that to the hands of the agent. So the very guy that he didn't want to talk to or was limited, I'll just say that, in talking to him, he's going to have to talk to Mulligata this time around. And Mulligata is known for getting money.
And he's also known for being fired.
Okay, that's true too. That's true too. He's lost a few clientele as well.
It's
you ain't lying about
that.
that.
It's a major one.
Yes, a major one. You're absolutely right. I like Kelly. I'm going to bring Kelly on my show. I'm feeling Kelly. Kelly, right. So, but regardless, there's going to have to be some conversation even in that. And Pickens it's just like we're saying, Jadeveon Clowney has played himself into a big raise. So George Pickens, without a doubt. Who probably going to be an all-pro this year. Forget, he's already a Pro Bowler.
The all-pro.
He might be all-pro.
He might be all-pro this second team.
Does not happen until Is it March or April? I think
Yeah,
it's March or April. I know it's right
Yeah.
after the Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. Teams could start franchise tagging players, even though the league year starts. Hold on, let me pull my calendar up. Why do I have all this information?
Because you detailed.
Hey, so how many receivers they pick on like all pro? First team all pro.
Team is 2 and second team is 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be first team then, because you know JSN gonna get that first spot.
He ain't gonna be first team. Puka
So
and Puka.
I forgot about Puka. Yeah. I probably take Puka.
JSN gonna be first team.
Yeah, that's JSN. Smith and Jigba, boy.
So the league year starts March 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Teams, or they're no longer teams. Clubs can start franchise tagging designees at 4 p.m. February 17th. And then it closes on February 28th. So they basically have 2 weeks to start franchise tagging whatever players they want. But they cannot sign the franchise tag until March 11th at 4 p.m. Now, if a player and then they have until July 15th
to get it done, make a long-term deal.
Yeah, to sign a long-term deal. If they cannot come to an agreement, then that player will play on the franchise tag whether they signed it or not.
And I think that's where it goes, because I'm sorry, the ideal Jerry Jones paying 2 wide receivers $34+ million a piece.
It's not even going to be that. It's not even going to be that much for Pickens.
It's going to be a little bit less, just a little.
Yeah. So let's revisit this salary cap. So we're talking about close to $300 million in salary cap. We have rolled over $24 million because we got the $400,000 back off of Trayvon Diggs' contract, and Green Bay picked it up. So we get that money. Yeah, so we got that close to $500 million back. So it's sitting in dead money until the new league year starts, and then everything will recalibrate. So out of that close to $300 million, if you divide it up by 32 teams, we're getting a little bit more. We're going to be close to the $60 million ballpark as far as for what the team is getting. Then roll over that $24 million. We're talking about 85, let's say $85 to $90 million. We're not even considering the restructuring clause money that's coming off of Dax and CeeDee Lamb's contract. So if they decide not to franchise tag Pickens, they can still offer him a contract in that 2-week window in February. They could give him a 3 or 4 year deal that's going to be worth a significant amount of money, yes, but he's only going to probably get between 15 to 20 million a year. We can do that because when you look at, we already we have already taken care of majority of those contracts that would have came over as a free agent this year. We have taken care of Deron Bland. We've taken care of
the Tyler Smith they got just got paid.
And guess who's in that rotation? Micah Parsons.
Micah
It seemed
Parsons.
like we had no problem. And here's the thing, they were talking to agents too. We had no problem with any agent, but one particular one that wanted to be an a-hole. But we just going to leave that there for another day. So we
Don't
have
that whole story about that contract negotiation it don't smell right. Somebody lying. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, because if you look at what Jerry said and what Micah said, somebody lying in it.
So when you look at it, Jerry has
right.
always talked to players and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then the players will bring it back to their agent. So,
but this the thing. That's the thing.
Jerry,
So that's the thing. That's known. That's known that Jerry always talked to the players. It's known that you can come talk to me directly and negotiate your contract. Michael Irvin said he never had an agent. Michael Irvin never had a problem getting paid. D-Law said he never had a problem getting paid. You see what I'm saying?
Trayvon Diggs, and let's be real, Trayvon Diggs never had an agent until now. Now he has David Mulligata.
Thank you. Trayvon didn't have a problem getting paid. But now all of a sudden you got a problem getting paid?
So
I'm going with this, Kelly. I heard what you said, and you're very knowledgeable. It's just kind of hard for me to believe that if this dude who's got over 90 catches and got all these yards he had this year, and he's probably, he is a Pro Bowler, and it is a great possibility that he's going to be an All-Pro this year. It's just kind of hard for me to believe that he's just going to sign with an average of $15 to $20 million. I just can't see Pickens asking.
No, I agree.
Yeah, he
got at least get up there with. He got at least get up there with T. Higgins. He got to.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree. And look, and you
saw
what
T getting? T getting about 30 or something?
30. He's over 30. He's over 30. I think he's about 31.
I think it's gonna take it. It's gonna take around 30 million, a little over 30 to keep him. That's what I think too.
And I agree. I agree. But see, let's look at T. Higgins. He's on a joint contract with what's the other person that's over there? Chase.
Chase. Jamar Chase.
So they have a joint contract basically. They have never been about money. They're almost like Amari Cooper. They have never been about money. They just want to play and everything. They have established themselves in Cincinnati and everything. Mulligata wanted more.
Exactly.
And they was like, Chase was like, nah, I'm good with this amount. Because one, Ohio really don't take a lot of money out. So
appreciate that, book.
Yeah, so he's making 20. Yeah, off of that joint contract, he is making 28 and a quarter mil. So he was okay with that. Dave Mulligata wanted him to make anywhere between like 31 to 34 million and everything. He was okay because let's be real, Cincinnati was in some cap hell with that Jay Burrow contract and everything. So they wanted to do a team-friendly deal to make sure that they can still keep Hendrickson and some other.
Man, they damn near lost Hendrickson.
Hello.
He gone.
So
there you go.
So there was a riff in Cincinnati with Chase, Mulligata, with all three of them. So Chase said, look, I'm gonna sign this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm cool with it. And he fired Mulligata.
That's what you were talking about earlier. He's lost some play.
Mulligata also has some players on the books in soccer. They fired his ass.
Yeah.
He had some clients that was with Baltimore. Mulligata, I know that's your friend. I know he's D9 and everything. But he got crazy.
He fired D9.
Right. He got crazy with the wrong Q in Baltimore. We're talking about Ozzie Newsome.
Yeah. Ozzie been through that too many times. Yeah.
And Ozzie told said player that was on the team at the time, like, I can't handle your agent.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming at me wrong and sideways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to deal with him.
Yeah.
And that said player fired Mulligetta.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking anything away. Yes, he is a good agent and all this other stuff, but he has also been a curse to a lot of players. But I tell people to this day, you think Mulligetta is something? Quentin Williams' agent is the one that you don't want no smoke after. We're talking about no other than Nicole Lynn.
Yeah.
Who is Quentin Williams' agent, who is Jalen Hurts' agent, who is also a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Oh yeah, I know her. Yes, she the truth. So, but what I'm saying, you know, to answer the original question that Jerome answered, me, and maybe there's a whole total philosophy change. I just don't see. It's kind of like what Joe said there. That's T's. That's what his contract what he signed for 4 years, 115 million, 40 million guaranteed. I just can't see Jerry paying 2 receivers that type of money. I just don't see it. So, but he got to pay one way or the other. And I think Kelly said, I believe Kelly said it right when she started bringing up the franchise tag. And whatever the franchise tag, which is significantly, I ain't say significantly less, but it's less than what that contract would be. I think that's probably the route that they're gonna go with Jordan. One thing about it, he gonna be in the Cowboy uniform next year.
Right.
Yeah. He did. I think he getting tagged. I think they're gonna tag him.
He has to be, because we have given up a 3rd round pick.
Exactly. Yeah, you got
So
to.
if we let him go, we may not be getting a 3rd round pick. We may get a compensatory pick for him, but that's not going to be until the later rounds.
Exactly.
It's not going to be in the 3rd round. Right now, we don't have a 2nd and a 3rd round right now.
Yeah. From the as of right now, we do not.
Because right now we're sitting at pick 12 and pick 20 in the 1st round. So the ones that were already allotted to us, we have 6 that is accounted for. The compensatory picks have not fell into place yet. So we probably be talking about close to, let's say, 10 to 12 picks for this year.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing about George Pickens, if we sign him, it will not take effect until the 2027 season because he is still on the books of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the thing is, he can sign a contract as an extension of 15 to 20 million. And then when the 2027 season comes, then you can re-up that money, because by that time,
it's beautiful, right?
What? You lying, boo, for real?
No, that's right. That's right. Beautiful. That's right.
And that makes sense for the Cowboys. To be honest,
absolutely.
A lot of people gonna be mad because everybody gonna want them signed to a long-term deal. But the better business move for the Cowboys, at least for next season, going to next season, might very well be that right there.
But like Kayla said, you know, I always put him on there and then extend him. You know what I'm saying, right?
Well, I'm saying, but you know what you probably gonna be dealing with if you are to extend them. You know that price gonna go up at least another $10-12 million per season, without question.
Absolutely.
So I'm saying, since the Cowboys are cheap anyway, you once again you get to find a way to do the cheap way out, even with a great player like Pickens. The only thing you got to worry about with that is you're hoping that Pickens stay the same as far as his attitude goes, which he's not an attitude problem at all. But a lot of guys don't like playing on a franchise tag. Everybody.
Yeah, some do and some don't.
So it ain't no tell. That's significant rate. That's how much money he'll make in his whole life as far as NFL contract goes. He very well may like that, but you just never know.
Yeah. So I think the major things that we need to do, because we could do this in that 2-week window from May. What day did I? Not May. February. What? 17.
Yeah, to get a try to
February
get
17th to February 28th. We need to take care of. I'm gonna eliminate Pickens for a minute.
Aubrey.
Aubrey, for sure,
Yeah.
Aubrey.
We need to take care of Javonte Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we let go, I'm gonna be as real as.
Before you say that, Kelly, I totally agree that we do need to take care of Javonte Williams. However, the reason why I go is because I know, because I know the pattern of the Cheap Jones family when it comes, especially to running back. Javonte Williams is another guy who has played himself into a raise, but this is the same group this is the same group that didn't want to pay Rico last year, and Rico was cheap. And you see what Rico was doing. You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
And of course, I ain't got to go into Tony Pollard and all it.
Right.
I'm saying we are cheap when it comes to running back.
Yeah.
We believe
they not paying no running back, bro.
If we were, and I agree with you. Even if we were to sign Rico Dowdle, Rico Dowdle is a scat back. He is not a power back. We need like a bull running. I will knock your head
like a Phil Maffa.
Yes.
That basically got redshirted this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you see what I'm saying? So
I like Phil.
And Blue look good. Blue look damn good, right? So I'm like, I can really see them going into the season with them.
I'm saying, forget the name. Forget the names, Kelly. Forget the names wrong. What I'm saying is, when it comes to the running back position, they have a philosophy that we can get by with any running back and pay them cheap. Remember how it first started off?
Yeah, I remember.
We saying, look, they took nobody knew about Javonte this year at the beginning.
Nope.
And nobody didn't know, but everybody knew about Miles Sanders. And that was the 1 and 2 running back. And if you would have told me that these are 2 running backs, I'm like, we ain't gonna hand over too much running.
I guess I'm in the minority because I knew about Javonte Williams because I had
but I'm saying Shotty knew about him.
Right.
Yeah.
The only thing about Javonte was
a lot of people didn't know about him. Yeah. A lot of people didn't know.
We know what he was in Denver, but he's been primarily injured. If he's healthy, that's fine. But a lot of people banging saying you got 2 people that get injured, Miles and Javonte. So you really don't care nothing about the running back position. Then you got it for cheap. That's been the mentality of the Cowboys for the last few years.
All right.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
Agree. But but you also have to remember too, Shotty still has some, because of his daddy, he still has some, I don't want to say pull, that's the wrong word. He still has some relationships within the Broncos
family over there.
Yeah, in the Broncos organization because of his daddy. Now, and let's be real, okay? What's his name? The head coach, Peyton.
Yeah.
Peyton did not care for Javonte Williams, just like he did not care for Russell Wilson. And all that spit flying and everything he was doing, I'm sorry. As a black person, you gonna spit fly and do all that in my face? Oh, I know you got a good insurance policy, and I hope they put you away really well after I get done with you. So, and Sean Payton is really not like a running coach. He likes to pass the ball. He likes to throw the rock. So I did not see Javonte progressing when Sean Payton became the head coach of the Denver Broncos, because he was very well healthy and ready to go, because he didn't get that ACL injury until his sophomore year. So he basically took the 2 years, because it takes almost 2 years to recover from an ACL injury. So he took that because he came into the league in 2021.
21.
Mm-hmm.
So he took 2022 and 2023 to actually rehabilitate and get healthy.
Mm-hmm.
They basically redshirted him that first year of Sean Payton.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came to us,
he was ready.
Oh, he was ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Gotcha.
hey, man. Hey, I told y'all about this in this comment section. Get split. I done told y'all. Look.
So this Frederick Johnson, he said 7.3.
Nah, I gotta say something to the Philly fans. Look, real quick. All you Philly fans are here. Let me ask y'all a question. What is it? Why y'all so obsessed with us, man? What's the problem? What's going on? What is it that you're not telling us? You know what I'm saying? I can't do no stream in peace without an Eagles fan come on here putting Goldberg. Ain't nobody said nothing about no Eagles. Except for y'all gonna mess around and let Brock Purdy light you up first round.
Wrong.
Y'all ain't got nowhere to go.
Wrong. Put up Frederick Johnson 7.3 million for Jay Wills.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Go 3. I think it's 3 spots up from Xavier Thomas comment you got there highlighted. I think it's Frederick Johnson. Go up by 3 spots there. 7.3 for Jay Will. And this is what I want.
Yeah,
this is what I want to say.
Ballpark, I was
now see, here's my problem. I don't have no problem with Jay Will getting money. And I said he's probably hit himself into a raise. Mm-hmm. But we talking about the Dallas Cowboys. We talking about Jerry Stevens. They're not paying. This is what I'm saying, Kelly. That ain't what they do now. They just not.
And I agree, but when you look at it, it's now a resurgence of a running back because
I agree.
When Saquon Barkley went to Philly, he showed basically the league that the running back is still very important to any scheme. You just can't be throwing the rock. So there was a market decline before that when it came to the running back position. And when you look at it, the shelf life of a running back is anywhere between 3 to 6 years. That's the life expectancy of a running back. So the market declined. So running backs was getting somewhere around that during that time until Barkley said, "No, we know our worth. We do all these things. We're putting ourselves in a potential CTE type situation. We're getting our shoulders bent, twisted, all out of space and everything. We still, we the ones that move the chains.
Yeah.
To get the quarterback to pass the ball on a second or third drive. So now the market has spiked up for the running back position. So it hasn't spiked up that much. So I do agree with that. And I'm not looking at it as far as a Jerry Jones thing. I'm looking at
the market. You're looking at the market.
Right. So I could see anywhere between like $7 to $11 million a year.
For Javonte?
That's just for anybody.
Anybody. You say that's good. Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
For right now.
Well, let me say this then. If that is the case, and I'm not arguing with you at all, Kelly, because you're actually right. If that is the case, no, I'm just saying. I'm going back to the Jones. There's nowhere in the world that Jerry Jones will pay running back that amount of money. He will go into the draft and get a running back.
Now that brings
and that's what I'm saying. Like
he'll go get Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. Who's gonna be right there. He ain't gonna draft no first round.
I don't even think we doing that, man.
I'm just saying you'll get a 4 or 5 year deal for cheap. That's what I'm
So
saying.
here's the thing.
Mhm.
So here's the thing. And that brings it back to what K Book said. When you look at this year's draft, everybody is not okay. So let's be real. The draft is coming in over 100 days, so I could give y'all a preview of what's about to happen. This year's 2026 draft class is very heavily saturated with all defense. That's
Mhm.
why you see a lot of quarterbacks. It is a lot of quarterbacks that should be coming out of this year's draft, but they are holding, and you see a lot of recommitting to
Going back to school.
you know going
Mhm.
back to school
Mhm.
for another year, because the 2027 draft, which is right here in my city, and I can't wait. They will be coming out of the 2027 draft, because everybody and their mama on both sides of the ball is coming out in the 2027 draft. So there's not a lot of running backs that's coming out of this year's draft, because they have recommitted to their respective schools, and they're coming out in next year's draft.
Mhm.
And even if that wasn't the case, this draft is heavily saturated with D-line. Now that brings us back to us. We see what's going on with our this year with our whole defense, from the interior to the second level. And if anyone don't know what the second level is, the second level are your middle backs and your outside backs. The inside linebackers are a part of your front seven. So that's when you see people talk about like a 4-3 base or a 5-2 base defense. That means you have two inside linebackers and your five linebackers. Not linebackers, your five
Down
interior
lineman,
men.
fab down lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your five down linemen, which consists of your DEs, edge, DTs, nose tackles, all that stuff right there. And then you have your secondary. So by us sitting on the 12th and the 20th pick for 2026 via Green Bay, which way we're going to go? Are we going to go safety? Are we going to go cornerback? Are we going to go edge rush? Are we going to go if we go the DT, are we going to do a 3-tech, depending on who our
Man, we better do another defensive tackle.
yeah, that's
Especially
what
in
I'm
the
God, you
first
saying.
know.
one.
But we
Yeah.
are going to need some help on D tackle. So the thing is, if we do a DT, are we going to do a 3-tech, depending on how whoever our defensive coordinator is now, because as K Boogie said, they flushed Flus. So
Yes, sir.
so if you look at Quinion Williams is not really a 3-tech. He is more of a 0-tech, which is your a 0 and 1-tech, which is basically your nose tackle. But he also plays 5-tech. He also plays 9-tech. He also plays 7-tech. Big time. I know my stuff. So
You ain't telling me. I'm listening at you. Hey, I love you already.
So so I just don't know where we're going to go as far as defense. But I'm with you big time when it comes to Gerald Wayne Jones Sr. And yes, I call his full government name out when he pisses me off.
Go ahead.
I'm not putting anything past Jerry Jones, because I feel he is going to waste that 12th pick.
I don't think you're gonna waste it, Kelly. I don't think you're gonna waste it.
I have.
So all right, so I'm happy we're here. I'm happy we're here. So this we're gonna do. We're gonna go around and everybody gonna say what they would like for us to do with these two number ones. Cause I got an opinion. Everybody got an opinion. Cast in the comment section got an opinion. So we're gonna. All right, I'm gonna go first and get on that y'all way. So this is what I would like to see. At the 12th pick, y'all know I'm a sucker for the trenches. I want You know, I want Bain Jr. Don't think he'll be there. I take David Bailey from Texas Tech, right? Second with the second one, I don't know. We might have to take Caleb Downs with that 12, but if we might have to take Caleb Downs and try to get I want a D lineman though, man. I really do. We probably need to take Downs, but I'm taking Bailey. And with that second one, if Downs there, I'm taking Downs. But after that, I don't really care. I take a linebacker. You know, it's the Sonny Styles boy. I take him. We desperately need that. That's he got a 0% miss tackle rate. We definitely need that on defense, right? So yeah, so I take either. You know, I go either one of them ways right there. But it definitely need to be two defensive players. Sure.
Let me do it real quick. 12, you're gonna have a lot of options there. You're gonna have your choice. Like Kels just said earlier, you're gonna have end, you're gonna have a choice of linebacker, you might have safety right there. But I'm gonna take it from the Jones perspective. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I just been bamboozled by Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones.
It's more so Jerry than Stephen.
Thank you. So, and I'm gonna throw in Shotty on this one as well because they gave us a preview last year. A lot of people talking about Matthew Golden and all that stuff last year. We need a number 2 wide receiver, Ted McMillan and all that stuff. Didn't happen. Ted went early or whatever the case.
I was heavy on Ted.
I was too, but he was gone. So what did they do? One of the things Shotty had already said when he first got hired, you win in the trenches. What did he do? He drafted Booker.
He got Booker. And Booker was giving people the blues.
All year. But the fan base was like, another lineman in the first round. And I said that to say this. Kels, help me out, take it when you take the mic. If I'm not mistaken, aren't we probably gonna cut Terrence Steele?
He's not going to be cut.
I'm saying as far he's going to be released. Okay, bam.
The end of his contract is February 5th. I think.
Okay, perfect. Watch this. That means your starting right tackle is gone, right? Okay, right at 12, projected. I don't know if you got it in front of you. There's a tackle from the University of Miami, Francis Moagano, or whatever his name is. 6'3", 6'4". He is a dog. And what did Shotty say last year? You win in the trenches. Let me tell you something. While everybody talking about defense, everybody talking about edge, everybody talking about linebacker, do not be surprised if the Dallas Cowboys
go offense. That's what
offensive lineman in the first round. That's
Jerome, didn't I say that last week with Nikki?
Yeah, you did.
Look, let me tell you something. And watch this. Until y'all watch tape, let me tell you, you ain't gonna be mad if you pick them. If you don't believe me, watch them against whoever they getting ready to play Thursday night. I think Ole Miss, whoever.
I got you.
Watch him Thursday.
But this the thing. How you help your defense?
You got more rounds. I'm finna help you. Watch this.
Yeah.
We don't have pick in the second or third round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be a lot of teams want to jump up and get that 20th pick, ain't they?
Wow.
Because
so now you trade back and you get got to get in the fight in the second or third. I don't care which one.
You got to. You got
to get that. If you're going to, and you very well may still be in the first round too. You still may trade back and get in the first round.
Well, for us, if we're at the top of the second round, that's just like the first round. We already
I'm just saying, but I looked it up and I'm about to shoot this to you, Jerome and Kels, you so detailed, you probably already got this. I got the chart of how many points it take. You got it, Kels, you know what I'm saying? So I got the points that it take. Let me tell you something. The 20th pick is, and I'm looking ugly. As soon as I want to talk, my background go crazy. Listen, the second pick, the 20th pick, I'm sorry, is worth 850 points.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get to 850 points, you're gonna have to trade me at least. You're gonna trade me at least 2 picks. to get to 850 to make the trade nice.
Like a second and
So,
third?
Second, fourth, fifth, third, or something. You got to trade up. You got to trade more than that. And if you want to sweeten the deal, you can throw in a player with that. See, everybody locked in on first round. There's more players there, but I'm saying if you want to get nasty with it, I'm gonna shoot it to you, Jerome.
I like it nasty now.
That's what I'm saying. You can trade back. We ain't got no pick in the second or third round. We ain't you telling me all we picking is 2 guys and they gotta wait all the way to the 4th round. That don't sound right to me. I believe that we can trade that 20th pick, drop back, whatever that means, get back into the fight in the second and third round, possibly, or or get another additional pick in the 4th round, whatever the case may be. And I think you can build your team. You get an extra player, you're gonna get a good player because you're in the top end of the draft still. That's what I think you ought to do. I believe the Cowboys are gonna, when Steele gets gone, I'm with Kale since he agreed with me. I think they're gonna go out and get that kid from Miami as an offensive lineman. And then you're gonna pay, but don't forget about defense through free agency now. They very well could be spending some money, wrong.
I'm saying I slick agree with you because when I said you help your defense, you can help your defense by running the ball.
Perfectly.
Playing ball control, keep the ball. As long as I got the ball, defense on the sideline chilling. Right?
And I understand that the dude would be a rookie from Miami again. Everybody saying we tired of these rookies, but
man, look, our right tackle situation is terrible.
The Cowboys have a great eye for first round talent. You know, what you want to say about Guyton. We really don't know about Guyton because he always injured. We
missed him when he went out. So
but here's the thing: the only thing with Guyton, like I was very heavily involved in way into much stuff when it came to 2024 draft. I like Guyton.
Me too.
Guyton is not playing his natural position. He is a right tackle. He is not a left tackle. Now, I'm with big time. So this is what I'm thinking. Even though I want us to go defense, I'm not putting it past that front office and Will McClay to go offensive line, even though we have invested close to $1 billion when you look at it over the last decade of offensive, just on offense alone. So I could see us. So here's my scenario. I could see us going at 12 to get Francis Morgal from Miami. And then if we keep the 20th, they're going to go back because he will still be there and get Tyler Booker's running mate out of Alabama, Caden Parker. They're going
I heard his name too.
So he's going to be the right tackle because Francis is also a hybrid. He can play left tackle as well. But the thing is, they're talking about moving Tyler Smith to left tackle.
To left tackle permanently. Yeah.
Which is his natural position, which means, oh shit, are they going to draft a left guard?
Could be. And I don't know who's high as far as guard goes that high. I don't know if somebody's that high at 12 from the guard position.
So y'all think that they may trade back at the 12th pick? Because I
don't think the Cowboys gonna give up on Guyton. That's what I think.
They're not gonna give up on him.
I think they're gonna put Guyton back at left tackle, put him there, and they're gonna drag that kid from Miami.
Right. So when y'all had the playoff that playoff picture, I don't know if you can pull it up. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
So the playoff picture on up. Yeah. Boo said, "Hell no."
Hey, we just know how the Jones family work, man. That's all I'm saying.
NFL playoff picture.
I want defense myself.
Yeah, but that O-line rebuild about be complete though. If they did that, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So who do y'all have to go? to the Super Bowl?
I
I
had
had the Rams in New England.
Okay, so I could tell you right now, the Rams, New England, in Denver. I think Denver is going to go into the conference. So if they're in the in the 30s, if they land in one of those 30 picks or the late 20 picks, I could see them trading up with Dallas, because there is one particular player that they are looking at that they want to get early.
You looking for? You say you think who will trade over Dallas?
There's some players that they're looking at that they want to get kind of early. I could see Denver, I could see LA, and I can see New England making a call to try to get the 20th pick, which means they will still take their spot, and then they can pick up one of their picks in the second round, because they all have picks in the second round. So that's how we could get back in.
Exactly.
So are you saying they can basically trade back in the first round to still pick up
a second or a third or maybe more? Remember, once you see that chart that the me and Kels is talking about, you will have to make it even. Like if your second round pick is only worth $350, my number 20 pick is worth $850. That's for sure. You still almost 400 points behind to make the trade work. So you're gonna have to offer me another pick in another round so it can equal up to be 850.
Gotcha.
So whatever the second or whatever that is, and you, like I said, you might can sweeten it even more with another player to get the job done. You know, just because to make it somewhat even, the player may make the trade even, not necessarily the round. It could be another player. So it makes, Cowboys may do it, may not. You still in the first round. Or you trade it back, like Kels is saying.
Yeah, that was the question I had. So you said we could trade back and still have two number ones and then gain a second as well? Or a second or a third?
Yes.
What? Yeah, yes. Why not? Yeah, why not do
everybody's in the first round. You'll trade back and take their pick.
If I'm not mistaken, San Francisco has an early. They have an early second round pick. Yeah. I think they're going to get rid of Trent Williams this year.
Nah, Trent probably gonna chill out. Yeah, Trent ran this quarter.
So they're gonna need another player in his position. I don't think they're going to go into free agency.
Well, it's gonna be good luck finding another Trent Williams.
Right. So I can even see San Fran making a call.
Yeah.
So we could take whatever spot that San Fran lands in, we could take that spot. If they're later, if they're past 20, we could take their spot, but get their second. That's how we could jump back into the second. We need to trade with the Jets. No, we have already traded enough with the Jets. We're good because they basically control our first round.
Man,
the
Jets control the 2027. The Jets going to be strapped. Jets about to be strapped.
Because let's say if the Cowboys don't do nothing in 2027 and we're in like the top 5 and the Jets go all the way out and they go like playoff run. So, they'll be later into the rounds. For 2027, the Jets control what pick the Cowboys will land in. So if they are early, if we are early in the first round in 2027, the Jets gets that pick. So let's say if we land at number 5, the Jets land in 27, they will automatically get the 5th pick in the first round, and we take their 27 pick.
You get that, Jerome? I'm sorry, Kale. Jerome, you get what I just sent you? Look at your messenger. I just sent him.
Gotcha. So this is right here. This the point.
Look, go down to go to 12. Go down. No, go to 20. Just so you'll see it. Go to 20. Look how much that. Look how much the 20 to pick. $850. Now go to the second round and just look at the point. Just pick any team. Just go down lower and you'll see.
So the first pick in the second round is 580. So you still got to give me something else.
Bingo. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So now it makes sense, and that's a second round pick. So automatically you give me your second round pick.
Yeah. And
now you give me something else to equal out so it can equal up to the point value of the 20th pick.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, so even if I took the first pick in the second round, that's still basically a first round pick for me because I already had a first round pick.
Bingo.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bingo. So it makes sense to me to go ahead and go back so you can get into the second and third round. That's just me. Now you can draft that, but be prepared, of course, not to show back up to the fourth round. That's all I'm saying. Kels, I sent you a friend request. Just in case I sent you a friend request on Facebook, so I can have you there like that. I'll send this to you as well. So I don't know I know you got something, but I got this party. I'll shoot it to you.
All right, I'm about to drop off our solidified picks. So the first round we got.
I'm sorry.
We got 12 overall and 20 via Green Bay. We don't have a second round or a third. The fourth round we have 112. We got 112. The fifth round we got so two compensatory picks just came in. So we got in the fifth round we got 150 and 150, 177, 188. 177 and let's run that back. 150, 177, 181.
That's your depth. That's your depth. That's your depth picks. That's where you're gonna get a lot of your good depth picks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Not XFL players. Some of them guys may be practice out, but they're gonna be good depth pieces. You might find a good rotational piece out of there too.
Yeah. So 177 and 181 are your compensatory picks. We do not have a 6th round pick. In the 7th round, we have 221 and via New York Giants and 225 via Kansas City. So these are projecting right now because the season, technically the season is not over because we're in playoff mode right now. But speaking of women, you just see Cynthia did it when it came to the XFL players and stuff. I think I sent that to you, Jerome. Let me find it.
All right, y'all want to hear something funny?
So we can start. Clubs, as of yesterday, clubs could now start signing free agent players for the 2026 season, including players from the CFL. So that's the Canadian Football League.
Preach book. Y'all want to hear something funny?
What's up?
Y'all want to hear something funny? Jason Garrett to interview for the Tennessee Titans head coaching job.
I saw that.
Hey.
But
you know what? They may be built on him.
But the thing is, he may do a good job coaching because there's an owner that's not the name of Gerald Wayne Jones Sr. there.
Yeah. They'll be better than what they were this year. I'll say that.
McCarthy is gonna get some interviews if he wants them.
Man, I'm scared McCarthy gonna end up with New York, man. If McCarthy,
they just said that the Giants want Harbaugh immediately.
Damn, that's even worse.
He's gonna have an interview with the Giants coming up.
Yeah, the Giants gonna be a problem then, man.
Yeah, that's
if the Giants pull that off, they're gonna be a problem.
Yeah, good coach. Great coach.
Yeah, great coach.
I could see that.
I think I'd rather them have McCarthy than damn Harbaugh.
You ain't lying. Yeah. Know how to build a team. You know what I'm saying? So, or I'm sorry, was it Ozzy? I'm sorry, was it Ozzy?
Man, okay, maybe not.
Or was it Harbaugh? Hey, it is what it is.
Man.
So here's the thing. So like I said, we can talk about these particular people.
You never said what you want to do with the 20 pick, Kales.
Yeah, what you want to do with the 20 pick?
I did. I said get Caden Proctor, Booker.
Okay, Proctor. Okay,
from Alabama.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You sure did.
Right.
I was.
That wouldn't be bad either.
I was with them for the Miami pick for 12. That's it. Like I said, because I don't. Even though I know we need to draft defense, I don't put nothing past Jerry because they love
offensive linemen. They love it. And which very well may be that we realize we need defense. We are going to go big game fishing in free agency this year. They're gonna have the money.
We're gonna have the money.
They very well could be saying that's how we're gonna do the defense. Well, forget the rookie cornerback. We're gonna get a vet cornerback. We're gonna go get a edge rush, somebody that we know that can rush the passer. As quiet as kept. Somebody's been. I heard a lot of people saying earlier, in my chats, Trey Hendrickson. Who
I was just about to ask you that. So Trey Hendrickson finna be a free agent. Is that what I heard earlier?
Yeah, and we could technically talk about it. We could technically talk about it at the end of this month. Technically, we could.
In other words, Kel saying. In other words, Kel saying she the police. She's saying this kind of you don't let the cat out the bag. But there you go.
Because we don't. We do not want to get hemmed up with illegal tampering.
That's all. I just want to know what his free agent. We can stop the conversation right there. Yeah, okay, cool.
Free agent. I'm saying we talking about Bane, but if you get a particular player, you ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks talking about a kid in Vegas. You know what I'm talking about? Am I all right saying that? Can I say it like that, Kel?
Yeah.
A kid in Vegas, am I all right? Okay, a kid in Vegas. If you get that guy, you solve your problems. You see what I'm saying?
You can say that, but I know there's one particular one that I want to send a "Hey Big Head, what you doing?" text to, and he is located in the AFC West.
Oh, okay, yeah. And would it be particularly be in the beautiful city of Los Angeles, perhaps?
Maybe.
I think I know exactly the big head you're talking about then. And I would love to have that brother myself. So there you go.
I will show a nice little bit of leg in a show.
I'm with you, Kel. Me and Kel, we here.
Well, I'm happy y'all there because I'm ignorant.
You ain't long you with me. You
I guess. But
I know exactly what you had.
So you see now how I have to navigate like when I do podcasts now.
Yeah.
I cannot unless contracts are done and everything, I can't really basically say a name. Yeah. Because
they could NFL could backtrack there and notice text messages and all that type of stuff. I already know what you're saying. I'm with you.
Man. She had that conversation with me, right? We was before we came on. We was like, how many you were talking backstage? So me and her was talking backstage before we came on, and she was basically telling me how I was out of order because I was driving that train. But I was like,
yeah.
She was like, you really don't supposed to be doing it.
No, she just told me I'm gonna be very responsible on my show. What she's saying here, and just in case you don't, I'm gonna bring Kels on the. I'm gonna give her whatever, some type of button, even though she may not be on the show. Hey, cool off, calm down. You talking too much right there. Just she my police now. I hired her tonight. Why you kept this great secret weapon from me? I like Kels. She got to come on my show. I ain't no sleep. He coming now. I gotta get on. I like what you're talking.
Man.
But
So,
it's gonna be interesting, man, as we get closer. The next step would be, and Kels, correct me if I'm wrong. The next step will be the restructuring of at least two people, Dak, CD, because that's where the big portion of your money is going to come from. You see what I'm saying? So in case we do want to play in free agency, we got plenty of money to play with. Now, of course, Steele being released, that's going to free up a nice piece of change as well. Diggs was really the first step. That gave you money. Just those four guys, they're going to give you plenty of money. They ain't counting everybody else with possible restructuring or releases or whatever the case may be. Then that will give us an idea of how they going to play in free agency. Am I right in saying that first?
They're gonna be strapped.
And the only contract I have to relook at is Deron Bland's, because I don't think he has a restructuring clause. I could be wrong, but definitely by next week, I would definitely have more. Because I just briefly looked at just for the chat contract.
And just for the chat, the reason why I said that is because I believe there was any year that the Cowboys are going to take care of some of their needs. This year, it wouldn't necessarily be through the draft like it always has been. I believe this year that they are going to take care of some real particular needs through free agency. Like, you going to have the money to pay or quote unquote overpay for a guy that can flat out get the job done this year. That's what I'm talking about. So I think that's where a lot of people, we've been so spoiled by the draft and the way that we do draft that we try to take care of everything through the draft and then get these now later free agents, Dollar Tree free agents. And I don't think that's the route this year. I don't think
clearance item.
Yeah, exactly. I think we are going to go big game fishing for maybe one or two guys, and then we'll do the draft to get real depth instead of trying to get depth, and the depth come from practice squad guys and bottom end free agents. I think that's where that money going to be freed up, and I think that's where we're going to really go after somebody this year. Like Kels was talking about that big head Perchy talking about the other guy I just brought up before that we found out is a free agent down there in Ohio. That guy, so, you're gonna have the money to play with and do it comfortably. Let me tell you that.
Don't say that.
I hate if it's $33-34 million, guess what? You comfortable. You done freed up all the money. You can do that. So that's what I think.
That's what the Michael Parsons trade allowed you to do, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we got the money back from his fifth year option.
Yes. You got the money.
I think one thing, like outside of restructuring, when all the money is disseminated through the league, we need to hurry up and get this this DC together.
That's really the first step because you got the Senior Bowl coming up.
Because when you look at it, you want
when is the Senior Bowl, Kels? You know that? When is the Senior Bowl?
I'm about to tell you right now.
Yeah, come on, man. You on the same page here. Come on, Kels.
I got you, boo. Because we have the East-West Shrine Bowl on January 27th.
See, right there. You can stop right there, Kels. You got to have your defensive coordinator in place. Because if you're just going down there with Jerry and Steven, what is that going to do? You can like a player all you want, but if it don't fit you,
you don't know what you're shopping for. You don't know what you're shopping for. You ain't got no defense coordinator. Right.
And here's the thing. Jerry was not at either one of those last year.
Exactly.
He didn't show up. He didn't show up until the last day of combine for the last 2 hours.
So he probably don't plan on showing up to the next week.
Well, take it a step further. Let's take it a step further. You can go to the East-West Shrine game with Schottenheimer and Will. But if you ain't
That's
got
what
no
went last
defensive
year.
coordinator, what good does that do for them?
What-
What Will
yeah.
like may not be what the defensive coordinator like.
So let me tell you about my buddy.
Right about that.
My buddy, Will. They give him a list.
Mm-hmm.
He gives it to the scouts,
Mm-hmm.
and they go shop. They bring the names back,
Mm-hmm.
and
With
then
the report.
we'll discuss.
Mm-hmm. Bingo. You see what I'm saying? But it's better to have your DC in place to fly down there with at the game, which is in a couple of weeks. That's what Kels just said.
Yep.
This ain't gonna take long. That's why I
So-
say that is the first step, Kels.
And
You
that's
just-
why I
So
brought
they
up Aaron
report-
White card.
So they report to
There you
for
go.
the East West
That's why I
Shrine
brought him
Bowl
up.
on the, I want to say the 21st, because they have to practice for it, and then the game is on the 27th. And during that time frame, so you're gonna have half of the
brain trust.
yeah, you're gonna have half of the scouting crew in Frisco for the East West Shrine Bowl. And you're gonna have half in Mobile, Alabama for the Senior Bowl.
For the Senior Bowl. Mm-hmm.
And that's on January 31st. That's when that
Week
game
after.
is.
That's the week after. The next bowl. Exactly.
So you have that. And I'm going through the list now. So you're gonna have to have them in place for that.
Yeah. That's the first step, Ron. Got to get DC in. You got to have DC in place.
Yeah, so
to do it if you're gonna do it right. And to go with that, Kels, guess what? If I'm not mistaken, when they let go of McCarthy, they had a DC in place and Matt Eberflus, and he went down to the East West Shrine game and was at the Senior Bowl game the following week. They had a DC in place.
McCarthy was let go July 12th of last year.
Bingo. But they already had their DC in place in Eberflus.
The DC came in place. Shoddy was hired January 28th. Flus came like 2 days later.
Bingo. So the DC was in place to go down there with Will. He's able to say who he wanted, whatever, and all that kind of stuff, and who he recognized, say, okay, I like this type of dude, or whatever the case may be. And I agree. DC got to be put in place. That's really the first step. Then you go to the contract.
But see, the thing that Flu said was that he can work with the room that he has.
Yeah, well,
we
saw
that.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
just a lie.
That didn't work out.
That was a lie. That was a lie.
Just a lie.
To the tune of being the last ranked defense in the league.
Man, what?
Straight up lying, bro. So what Jerome and I was talking about earlier today, and we can mention his name now because his contract has already expired. We're going to talk about this sicko menace by the name of Brian Flores. I'm like, if we were to get him, we could have kept Flus. But the thing is, like with Flus, I was one of the ones that was okay. I own all of my scars, skeletons, whatever, because I say what I mean what I say. I don't backpedal, and I don't do none of that stuff. I was one of the ones that was okay with Flus coming back to Dallas.
I was too.
Because of the resume he has when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, because he was the linebackers coach. He was also
he's a great linebackers coach.
Yeah, he was also the defense passing game coordinator. And if it wasn't for Flus, he was there for the same amount of time that Will McClay was there when Will McClay was the director of scouting. And he worked very close with the defensive side of the ball. If it wasn't for those two, we would have not known anyone by the name of a Sean Lee or or wasn't it Jason Hatcher, Anthony
Yeah,
Hatcher?
Jason Hatcher.
Yeah,
Jason
Hatcher.
Hatcher.
Yeah,
Then we got Hatcher about the 6-7 round too.
right. We
Yeah.
would have not known of did I say DeMarcus Swift? DeMarcus Ware, a DeMarcus Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing one. Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch.
Yeah, he had
It's
them
a
boys.
list.
Woo.
And the
He,
only
he had them
one,
boys hunting.
right? And the only ones that they will not say this is not my dude was Taco Charlton.
But because that was Jason Garrett.
No,
I heard Will
was
McClay wanted
that was a
TJ Watt.
Jerry Jones pick.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Steven and Flus and Will McClay was
Wanted TJ Watt.
banging the table for TJ Watt and that other dude that got drafted by Tampa Bay and we ended up getting him under Dan Quinn. Oh God, I can't think of his name right now. But
Jerry McCoy?
No.
Now when Jerry McCoy we said Tampa Bay, Dan Quinn.
No, I'm about what was that? The 2027 draft? No, 2017 draft. Name is slipping, but I'm about to find it right now. So yeah, and the thing is, Flus.
Poe. So
No.
Shane said Poe. Dontari Poe.
No, it wasn't Poe. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up now. I may have the wrong team. Tampa Bay, where you be?
Said however I wanted Taco Bell. Man, I'm talking about TJ Watt.
It was Atlanta.
Tag McKinley. Yeah, Tag McKinley. I wanted Tag coming out though.
We wanted him. We wanted TJ Watt and Reuben Foster. That's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah, but Reuben Foster was a dog. But but TJ Watt was clearly the best player available at that spot, man. Like we should have took TJ Watt.
And he was right on the board.
He was right on the board for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, we need defense. We need our DC. But with B Flow, my thing is, okay, Flus knows, yes, he's predominantly zone.
Mm-hmm.
But is he very well adapt into running man and press? Yes. Why was he stuck in his ways like Dan Quinn was? Don't know. He knows how to tailor playbooks and schemes based on whoever we are playing. Mm-hmm. So if you already know, okay, let's say the Broncos, they run a zone offense. That's the perfect time to run zone. Mm-hmm. Detroit Lions, they basically play man coverage. Flus, designed to play your place and do man and press coverage. It's not that hard and not that simple to do. Now,
I'm talking about just blitzing. He wouldn't even blitz when he should have been blitzing. Like, what you doing?
And the thing is, I could see our players, the players that we have on roster now, even though some of them are on 1-year deals, I could see them flourishing under a Brian Flores system because he knows how to adapt. The only thing that we're not good at, which I think not good at, that we really haven't done, is like a cover 6. I would like to see us do a cover 6.
Need more personnel for that though.
Right.
Yeah.
But Sicko Flow, on the other hand, he's almost like Dan Quinn, where he can disguise hybrid players, where even though they're a linebacker, They're actually a safety. And we have one of those on the roster right now by the name of Demarion
Like Overshown.
Overshown. He's
That's
actually
why I brought the kid up from Georgia, the Styles kid, because he's the same thing. He was converted safety, playing linebacker now. Yeah.
So Flo knows how to confuse the offense. So and it's just almost like Vic Fangio. And I can't say his name now, but there's a particular defensive coordinator that's in the AFC West. Their pre-snap looks totally different from their post-snap.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they communicate very well. We're talking about from the first level to the second level into the secondary. And you can see how much J. Lou was missed.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have no communication on any of those three levels on defense. And Flo will confuse offenses by the communication of all three levels on defense by disguising players. So if you will see, let's say Quinion Williams, we know he is a nose tackle. He could come off of one end, and the next thing you know, he's all the way on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So it's getting toward the end of the program. Can you dig it?
Sounds like a Cowboys fan logic. No, that's just football. That's just football.
We got some haters. We got some haters in the comment section. That's some haters in the comment section. I ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all want to pick these playoff games and we can slide on up out of here?
We can.
Yeah, so all right, we got a wild card round. Boom. So Saturday, January 10th. We got LA Rams, Carolina Panthers in Carolina because Carolina is a division winner at 8-9.
Rams, easy.
Carolina, Rams. It's been nice. It's been nice, but come on, have a seat on the couch.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely taking the Rams. Rams gonna have everybody back. Yeah. So I think Carolina snuck up on them the first game. I don't think that happened this go. All right, so you got Green Bay Packers at Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang, this is like part 3 of
I know, right?
A division game.
Which quarterback gonna blow up more? Is Jordan Love gonna play scary? If he plays hot, I got the Packers, but Chicago playing on the magic carpet ride right now. So
I promise they are, dude. I promise they are.
I think Chicago might pull it off.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Chicago. So I think Green Bay too banged up, man. I think Green Bay too banged up. They ain't gonna have no guns for the shootout. So I'm gonna pick Chicago to slide back.
But let's look at this with Green Bay. Even though they had him on a pitch count, because I wasn't even expecting him to play.
Mm-hmm.
You see what happens when you leave one organization known as the Dallas Cowboys and you go somewhere else and you just, the light switch comes on.
Ball out. Mm-hmm. Ball out.
And he did 2 TOTs and 2 solos on a pitch.
He might be an all-pro this year. I mean, serious.
Imagine if they revved them up for a full count, a full snap count. All this was on a pitch count.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish him all the best. He's a DMV boy. I wish him all the best.
Yeah, far as I'm concerned, he wanted to go and he gone. So we both win.
Yep.
Yeah, so we give you your fresh start. They picked up your contract, so we good on that. We cool. Mm-hmm. We cool. Yeah, I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The Buffalo Bills at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh my, Josh Allen.
I don't know if I like Buffalo and Duval together. I don't like it. I don't like this seating.
Man.
I got Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo too. I think Josh Allen got to get it done this year, man. So I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
Yeah, I think Buffalo got it.
But would any of us be surprised if Buffalo lost? Let's just be honest.
I would.
I wouldn't, man, because I think Jacksonville is that good. But
yeah, I mean, I can see. My thing is, I can see it, but I won't be surprised. Does that make sense? Because the way that Buffalo has been this year.
Yeah, I'm saying Buffalo can lose this game. Like they really can lose this game. Yeah.
It's going to be a good game. I'll give it. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with Buffalo, but I don't know. So this is the one I'm most interested in. San Francisco 49ers at Philly.
Can they both lose?
Man.
Yeah.
You know what?
I got Philly. I think Frisco too banged up.
I've been saying that about Frisco all year, big time. I'm gonna pick the other team because Frisco too banged up, and they keep winning. They keep winning.
I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give it to Philly. I think Philly is gonna win this.
I can't pick Philly, man. Screw Philly. Give me Brock Purdy to get hot. Brock Purdy gets hot, and that 0 yard second half. Jalen Hurts been so accustomed to putting out. I think it comes back and bites.
Pearsall will be back, right?
Yeah. Then we know Philly's second corner is not that great. And I'm being nice by saying not that great, but you know the second corner situation. You know they got a problem with depth at corner. Shanahan has a very nice game. That's all I'm saying. If the O-line can block it up, I think San Fran put up some points, man. I really do.
Can they both lose?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with San Fran, man. Give me San Fran because I really hope Philly lose first round because I want to go to work on Philly early.
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to go to work on Philly early, man. But we'll see. All right, so the Los Angeles Chargers versus the New England Patriots in New England.
Got the Patriots.
Got the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Patriots. Patriots playing. They playing really good football, man. They really are. All right, so last one we got the Houston Texans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. Me personally, I always look to the trenches. I start at the trenches. Who gonna win up front? And who do I think will win up front? I'm looking at Pittsburgh offense versus this Texans front. I'm sorry, I like the Texans front versus Pittsburgh O-line. I do. And I don't think I'm far-fetched for taking them. You know what I'm saying? Like the defense as a whole, they get after the QB, the secondary ain't got no problem putting them pass on you. They are willing tacklers. They play very physical. They relentless the whole 4 quarters. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers want none of that smoke, bro. I'm just gonna keep it.
This is now. Here's me.
I don't know, man.
Here's me. I guess this is my fangirl moment. Do I want the sexy chocolate milk dud or the Captain?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, it's going to be a good game. I don't know, but my thing is, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one is hard.
Noobs don't lose. That's all I'm gonna say. You had the question. You had to throw Cap in, so I already know where you're going.
I know.
We
That's
ain't gotta go further than that. I already know where you're going. You going Cap. You going with the new. I already know. So, let me throw this in. I just think defense wins championships.
Mm-hmm.
And Houston
think
animals, but it's something about Rodgers, man.
Yeah.
Metcalf is coming back too.
Yeah.
And Pittsburgh got a pretty good defense too.
They do.
They do.
And I think their defense will give Houston real problems.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because I'm gonna say this: Pittsburgh did have the Indianapolis pretty easily up front on when they played the Colts, and the Colts were rolling.
I'm not sure if Houston. I'm not sure that both teams gonna be able. The offense gonna be able to score, but I like Pittsburgh offense better than I like Houston's offense.
Yeah, see, this is going to be a defensive game.
It's going to be a defensive game, and I trust Mark Rodgers' offense more to make a few plays more.
I got
that Stroud and his crew. I just think that. I think DK could be a big difference, even though he's going against some real good cornerbacks.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You know, they gonna try him 1-on-1 because they are man cover team.
And they gonna try to make DK crash out too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they gonna touch him.
So if they can make him crash out and get ejected.
They can
so
get
you gotta look at all that. Yeah, you gotta look at all that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going with Houston. I think that front.
If I was late, if you made me pick, I would pick Houston myself. Defense just too good. What they give up? What? Defense, 16 points a game this year? I think something like that. That's crazy.
Did they put the over under? Like, I'm not into like the whole.
I think Houston is favorite. Houston is favorite.
Houston is favorite.
I think Houston is favorite.
I don't know. Ooh, this is.
It's tough. That's gonna be tough. If Houston don't rattle Rodgers gonna get him.
Now you're right about that. But
if they don't rattle him like they been rattling everybody else. They gonna Rodgers.
That's what I'm saying. Like Houston been getting after the quarterback consistently all year.
You know how to get him.
Because that Will Anderson, Lord have mercy.
Well, I can flip it and go, okay, that TJ Watt.
Yeah,
TJ.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. And hey, that Mr. Haywood in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would not be surprised if this game go into overtime.
I wouldn't be. I believe it's gonna be a real.
Me neither.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a defensive game, and but if I'll
give it. I'll say I'll give it to Houston, and they're probably going to win by half a point. I would not be surprised. I will not be surprised if
CJ Stroud blew up.
And this game is in still
Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Pittsburgh the division one. Yeah,
I was saying this earlier. Yeah. I was saying this earlier was wrong.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh comes out with the win. And that's
why I was saying I was saying this earlier was wrong. Like pass Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford, and I'll throw in Hurts. And I even give Purdy that. But everybody else is a young quarterback. You know, this stage like this, this stage kind of crumbles people.
What is the weather going to be in Pittsburgh?
It's going to be cold. You know that. It's Monday night.
And you're playing outside.
And Houston is just as full as Cowboys.
Yeah, they're a dome team.
Yeah, they're in the dome. They're a dome team. Yes, we gonna see. Ooh, that change. Boy, that changed a lot.
But not only is it
that changed a lot. I ain't think about that, man.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
changed a lot. I might have to go with Pittsburgh. I think I'm gonna change. Yeah, I think I'm going with Pittsburgh, man.
There. Who got the better
running
game?
That defense gonna be hunting. That defense gonna be hunting. Got the
better running game with Warren and other dude number 14.
Houston plays in it just like AT&T Stadium. Is it still NRG?
Yes.
That's an air quality control stadium.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think.
Let me change that. I'm going Pittsburgh.
I think I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. Man. I'm saying my pick.
I can't stand it because I hate the Steelers, but I'm going.
But A-Rod is a bad man. I give him that.
He's been there and done it.
And you have seen him this year. He said, "Ain't nobody pushing my tush." Damn, I watch from afar.
Man, standing back there like a supervisor.
He stands back 20 yards and watch the Hayward brothers.
Yeah.
Pushing tushes.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I'm too old for that, man.
I'm 42 years old, man.
Yeah, I'm 42 years old, man. Play with somebody else.
He's also looking out for that foot.
You got to. You're looking out for a whole lot of stuff when you're 42 years old. You're looking out for a lot of stuff. Man, I appreciate you, Ron. Let me hang with you and nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
did y'all see about Phillip Rivers being being talked as far as being a head coach?
I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
Yeah. I saw that.
He'll make a good offensive coordinator. He knows.
Yeah, I take him as OC.
I take him as a play
I definitely
caller.
take him as OC. Yeah, I definitely take him as OC.
Take him as a play caller for sure.
Yeah,
I would.
Let me check my schedule, man. See what when I'm gonna be back.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm hoping that they have a DC place in place. What is this, Tuesday? So this I can say. They are searching. They started their search this evening, and they're going to finish tomorrow their search list for DC.
Beautiful.
Gotcha. All right. So, Kels, you want to let everybody know where they can reach you at, how they can follow you, and all that.
So if you don't see me on here crashing Jerome's little party, you will find me on Built Different Group on Facebook, Cowboys Unifier on YouTube. I think that's the YouTube group. Right now we're starting our game planning for the draft show. Is going to be called Positions Predictions. The first show is in February. Hold on, I got the date. Give me a minute. Sunday, February 15th. So more than likely it will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's just for the draft show. We do spontaneous shows depending on what happens, like if we get a new DC, and depending on the schedules of the admins, we will do like a emergency type show on situations like that. So yeah, you can find me on Built Different Group, and then at 6 or 6:30 on Hits and Heels, which is an all women's group and show that is by Terry Bryant. Her son plays safety at Kentucky. I forgot his jersey number, but I know his name is Ty Bryant. He did decide to commit for another year. That's why I said it's the 2027 draft. Everybody is recommitting, and they are declaring for the 2027 draft. So you will see me on Hits and Heels, same name on Facebook as well as YouTube. Nikki and I, we do have a show. We getting ready to get it up and running. It's called Wine and Huddle. So we're gonna have our nice little glass of wine or whatever you want to drink, and we just talk about sports. So you got some women in the we know our stuff
in the space.
In the space.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: so am I gonna be invited on what'd you say, Wine and Huddle?
Wine and Huddle, of course.
Yeah, I'm saying because y'all just come take my show over, so I think I should be able to come. Yeah, and put my feet up.
Yeah, you can bring a nice
I'll put my feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come in with your Nike
That's what's
boots,
up.
you know.
Yeah, that's what's up. Do my thing. I ain't gonna take up too much of your space. Can you dig it? Well, big time. You wanna tell them where they can get
Big
with
Time
you at?
Show, man. The Big Time Show Facebook, the Big Time Show YouTube, the Big Time Show on X, Big Time Show, or I believe I'm right on TikTok. Big Time Lou, Big Time LOU, Big Time LOU is the handle. You can find me there on that. It's simple. Just type in, find a dude with the big old bald head right here and gray beard. It's simple. Find the face.
If you are still on, once the show ends backstage, I'll give you my number, because I get, like, right now we're on the show and my stuff is still pinging.
I sent you a Facebook request. Yeah.
I know, but I said I don't put my number on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's saying, if y'all still on once the
I tell
show
you what, Kels, do this for me, because I'm getting ready to go. Do you do Messenger?
I don't have Messenger on my phone, and half the time I don't even have my iPad with me.
Okay. I was about to say, well, I'll tell you what. Well, I don't know. Type in. Can you type it in your email real quick?
No, I could. I'm on my iPad right now, so I could message it to you.
Message it. Yeah, message that to me if you accepted my Facebook request.
Yeah, I already accepted it.
Okay. Just email me. I mean, give me your email on there. We'll take it from there.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right, so y'all know where to catch me at. Jerome, Mr. Cowboy Nation McNary. The other page dedicated to the show, Let's Talk Football, Mr. Cowboy Nation. IG _ Mr. Cowboy Nation _ YouTube, Mr. Cowboy Nation, TikTok, Jerome, Mr. Cowboy Nation McNary. Can you dig it? I want to thank everybody for coming through and hollering at your dog, man. Thank everybody in the comment section for sharing and all that. I will be back next week, but me, Kels, and Nick will probably be back next week, man. Next Tuesday, same bad time, same bad channel, 6:30 Central Standard Time. Can you dig it?
Are y'all gonna be on tomorrow?
As of now, Stars Talking Cowboys. From what I know, yeah, because when we talked in the chat, everybody agreed on tomorrow. So my bad. I'm happy you said something, Kels. So tomorrow night, Stars Talking Cowboys. Me and my play cousins, can you dig it? We'll probably 7:30 Central Standard Time. So
okay.
Yeah. So
because I want to try to make sure I have everything done before the show start.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I got you though. Once we confirm it, and I'll shoot you a text or when I get with your kids and let you know what's I keep you in the loop.
Cool.
All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Don't be good, be great. Yes, sir.